Isang magandang araw po ulit sa lahat, and thank you for watching Sir Toto's Learning App. Today, we are going to have another 5 items, common items, mathematics majorship licensure examination for professional teachers. And before that, I would like to request everyone na please hit the subscribe button and also click the notification bell so that you will be notified of future uploads. Para naman po ganahan tayo na gumawa ng mga video tutorials. Okay, hopefully meron na kayong mga lapis at papel dyan, and sabayan ninyo ako sa pag-solve ng ating na-prepare na items sa araw na ito. Okay, now item number 1. If the sum of the interior angles of a polygon is 900 degrees, determine the number of sides. Is it A5, B6, C7, or D8? Okay, you can pause the video while you are solving the problem, and then you can continue later on to check if your solution is correct. So if you are trying to find the sum of the interior angles of a polygon, our formula for that is that if you're looking for the summable angles, that's n minus 2 times 180. And if you are trying to find out the measure of each angle, you just divide that by n. So that's n minus 2 times 180 over n. Yan po ang ating formula for solving for the sum of the interior angles and then the individual measures of the interior angle of a regular polygon. Okay, so now we use the formula in solving for this item. So we will use n minus 2 times 180 because we are given the sum, which is 900 degrees. So that would be S is equal to n minus 2 times 180. And we are given the S, which is 900. 900 is equal to, we will distribute the 180, so this is 180n minus 360. Now we transpose 360 to the other side, so this will become 900 plus 360 is equal to 180. Okay, so 900 plus 360, this is 1260, is equal to, may ano pala tayo dito, 180n, and then we divide both sides by 180. This is also 180, so we can cancel 180 here. What will be left is n, and this is equal to 7. So sa mga math majors, you can use your calculator to solve this. 180, this is 1260 divided by 180 is equal to 7. Or if you already have the equation, you can directly solve this using your CARS calculator by inputting 900 alpha calc 180, you replace n with x, alpha x, minus 360, and then shift solve. That's equal to 7. So the correct answer for item number 1 is letter C, 7 po. Next, hopefully na, before we proceed, hopefully nakuha ninyo ang tamang sagot. Next, we proceed to item number 2. Item number 2. Annotation na pala. Ayan, nag-manual pa ako. So, number 2, perform the indicated operation 70 divided by 7 times 5 minus 64 divided by 4 times 2. Is it A, 82, B, 36, C, 10, or D, 34? Again, you can pause this video and you can solve on your own, and then you can continue later to check your solution. Okay, so in solving a series of operations, we follow PEMDAS for order of operations, or GEMDAS, POMDAS, halos pare-pareho din. I'm quite familiar with PEMDAS, so I will explain PEMDAS. Okay, PEMDAS, P starts for the parentheses. Okay, so una mong i-simplify yung nasa loob ng parentheses. Kung kung there is a series of parentheses, yung uunahin mo yung pinakaloob na parentheses. And then E stands for exponent. That's the second that you're going to simplify. Kung may mga exponent, simplify. Then M and D magkakasabayan, multiplication and division. Magkakasabay sila, pero ang uunahin mo kung alin yung nasa kaliwa papunta sa kanan, yun ang mauuna between multiplication and division. Similarly, A and S, yung addition and subtraction, magpapareho din sila, and ang mauna mo i-simplify ay yung nauuna from left to right. So that's PEMDAS. So here, we are given our problem, 70 divided by 7 times 5 plus 64 divided by 4 times 2. So, following PEMDAS, mauuna dito ay ang multiplication or division, depende kung ano ang nauna sa kaliwa. So, multiplication or division. So, division ang nauna, 70 divided by 7 is 10 times 5 nauna, plus 64 divided by 4. 64 divided by 4 is 16. 16 times 2. So, mauuna mo ito multiplication muna. So, we have here 5 times 10 is 50 plus 16 times 2 is 32. So, we will have our answer which is 82. So, letter A ang tamang sagot sa ating item number 2. Hopefully, nakunin nyo yun. Pero kung math major, pero pa naman diretso na sa calculator. Diretso na sa calculator. 70 divided by 7 times 5 minus, this is plus 64, I mean plus, this is plus 64. This is plus 64. Ayun. This is plus 64 plus 64 times 2. That's equal to, oops, ayan, nagkamali tuloy. Ayun, may mali tayo sa pag-input. Kaya pag nag-input ay be careful. 64 divided by 4 times 2 is equal to 82. So, 82 ang tamang sagot, indeed, sa ating item number 2. Next, we proceed to our third item. Ang ating item number 3, g of x is equal to 2x plus 7 and f of x is equal to 3x minus 5. Then find f of g of x. Is it A, 6x minus 16, B, 6x plus 16, C, 6x minus 3, or D, 6x plus 3? In the same manner, you can also post this video. Now, we are given here g of x is equal to 2x plus 7 and f of x, which is equal to 3x minus 5, and we are asked to find f of g of x. But f of g of x is simply, ang composition na to is simply equal to f of g of x. So meaning, ang value ng x ng g of x ay gagamitin mo to solve for the value of f of g. So, ang gagawin mo dito is i-insert mo ang g of x, na value ng g of x into the f of x, because this is f of x, g of x, ipasok mo siya dito. And so, this will be 3 times 2x plus 7 minus 5, and then this is f of g of x. So, distribute mo yung 3, this will be equal to 6x plus 21, and then minus 5. So, this is equal to 6x plus 16. At ang tamang sagot ay letter B. Ayan, nasagot na. Letter B ang tamang sagot sa ating item number 3. Let's go to item number 4. Which of the following can be the measures of a right triangle? Is it A, 5, 6, and 7, B, 7, 12, and 13, C, 8, 15, 17, or D, 3, 9, and 12? So, in checking if the given values are a measure of a right triangle, what are we going to use? The Pythagorean theorem. The Pythagorean theorem, which states that the square of the hypotenuse is equal to the sum of the square of the two legs. So that's c squared is equal to a squared plus b squared. Your hypotenuse will always be the longest side of your triangle. At ang triangle, ang right triangle will have a 90-degree angle. Ayan. So, that's the formula. C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. If you're looking for C, you can simplify it into the square root of A squared plus B squared. And for A, that's equal to the square root of C squared minus B squared. And for B, that's the square root of C squared minus A squared. Now, individually, we are going to check um, the choices kasi hindi natin malalaman, hindi natin isa-isa. So, we are going to have, we will have first A, that's 7 squared is equal to 5 squared plus 6 squared. 7 squared is 49, 5 squared is 25, and 6 squared is 36. So we have here 49 is equal to 25 plus 36. And we know that this is not a right triangle because 49 is not equal to 61. Next, letter B, that's 13 squared. Yes po, mag-una palagi sa c squared, that's 13, that's the longest. I said that's the hypotenuse. 13 squared is equal to 7 squared plus 12 squared. So 13 squared is 169. 7 squared is 49. And 12 squared is 144. So 169 is equal to 49 plus 144. And this is not also a right triangle because 169 is not equal to 193. Now we go to letter C. 17 squared is equal to 8 squared plus 15 squared. Now 17 squared is equal to 289. 8 squared is 64 and 15 squared is 225. Now this is 289 is equal to 289. So this is a measure of a right triangle. But we will check letter D before we conclude, we give our answer. Letter D, it's 12 square is equal to 3 square plus 9 square. Dito pa lang alam mo na hindi kasi parang ang liit ng nasa right hand side. So 12 is 144, 3 squared is 9, and 9 squared is 81. So 144 is equal to 9 plus 81 and 144 is not equal to 90. So ang tamang sagot sa ating item number 4 is letter C. Letter C. And finally, we have our item number 5. Item number 5. 2 cards are drawn without replacement from a deck of 52 cards. What is the probability of drawing 2 queens? Is it A, 1 over 221, B, 1 over 26, C, 2 over 13, or letter D, 4 over 169? Now, this is a probability formula, but this is specifically conditional probability. The probability of A given B. Okay? So, are you all familiar with the deck of cards? Kung hindi pa, ito yun. Ang deck of cards has 52 cards. And sa 52 na yun, there are 4 suits. We have we have two colors. We have the red and the black. Ang black ay meron tayong clubs, and ito yung clubs and spades. And sa red naman, we have the suit of hearts and we have the suit of diamonds. Okay, so 52 divided by 4, that's 13. So meaning every suit has 13 cards. 13 cards. So meron tayong ace, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And meron tayong picture cards like the jack, the queen, and the king. Okay. So, ang pinapahanap sa atin is 2 cards are drawn without replacement from a deck of 52 cards. What's the probability of drawing 2 queens? So, our formula for probability, yung simple probability, that's probability of an event occurring favorable to A, that's P of A is equal to a number of favorable outcomes, and then divided by the total number of outcomes. Okay, so dito ang pinapahanap natin dito sa atin dito ay sa unang draw, we are hoping to pick a queen from a deck of cards. So ilang queen meron dito? Meron dito we have 4 queens. Ayan, may 4 queens. At ang total number of outcomes, itong lahat, itong 52 cards na to, there is an equal probability of being picked. So, that's P of A is equal to 4 over 52. And if we're going to reduce that, divide by 4, that's equal to P of A is equal to 1 over 13. Now, punta tayo sa ating second queen. Kasi kapag bumunot ka na ng queen, kunyari, nabunot mo na yung unang queen, nabunot mo na yung unang queen, nabawasan na ngayon. That is why it is called conditional probability kasi ang probability of um, B occurring is dependent on the event occurring probability of A. Okay, so mababawasan natin siya ngayon. So, kung ang nabunot natin ay isang queen, so nabawasan na yung isang queen dito. So, tatlo na lang ang queen. Tatlo. P of B is equal to 3 na lang siya ang iyong favorable outcomes. 3 ang iyong favorable outcomes. And then, total number of outcomes nabawasan din kasi nakabunot ka ng isang queen. Kunyari, ito ang nabunot mo, queen of clubs. Nabunot mo. So, hindi na siya 52. This is just 51 na lang. So, and then apply the multiplication property of probability. That's P of A and B. That's equal to P of A times P of B times P of B. So, i-multiply lang yan. Ang 1 over 13 times 3 over 51. So, this is equal to 3. We'll use our calculator. Kasi sa majorship, allowed naman pala tayo ng calculator. So, 1 over 13 times 3 over 51. And is equal to 1 over 221. So, the final answer is 1 over 221. And I think that's letter A. Okay? So, sana po ay na-perfect po ninyo ang ating 5 items na I-prepare for today. And just keep on watching po. Abang-abang lang. Kaya from time to time, I will be uploading majorship and Gen Ed mathematics. Okay? And thank you for watching. And until next time, this is your coach, Toto, dear Sir Toto. Thank you. Bye-bye.